personas que nos siguen alrededor del mundo. Pues el día de hoy estamos aquí a domingo 14 de junio del año 2020 y bueno, pues me dirán, Víctor, ¿qué pasa hoy? ¿Qué es el día de hoy? ¿Por qué es tan importante transmitir un partido de béisbol del equipo de los Yankees a través de tu canal de YouTube? Bueno, pues la verdad no hay nada en especial. eh, Más que el deseo de compartir con ustedes un partido de pelota, un partido de béisbol, dado pues de que el día miércoles estaba con mi tío viendo el partido anterior y es como que uno está con necesidad, con ansias de poder ver un partido de béisbol de verdad. Y dije, bueno, ¿por qué no transmitir con todos mis seguidores, con todos mis suscriptores en mi canal de YouTube un partido esencial, un partido importante? Y como pueden ver, llevamos un buen récord, llevamos una buena racha de victorias. Y dije, bueno, vamos a ver qué pasa el día de hoy. Quiero ver qué, a ver qué
Hello
puedo
again, everybody. Matt
mostrarle a
Vasgersian getting
mis,
set to
a
bring
mis
you this one on
suscriptores en mi
MLB
canal de
Network.
YouTube.
I'm joined by Dan
Quiero
Plesac,
que
and Dan, as
disfruten
we get
algo
things
en
going this
este
season, it's
domingo,
pitching that
en los
has to
próximos
be
días que
key
ellos
if this
puedan ver.
team's going to have
Y
success.
pues por eso aquí estamos,
Just
señores,
like
por eso aquí
any
estamos
team,
en este
pitching
día,
is going to be the
en esta
key
hora, en
factor
este
for this
lugar, en
ball
este
club
momento,
as the year
para
plays out.
poder,
I'm sure the staff will
con
have its
ustedes
ups
y en
and
mi canal de
downs,
YouTube,
but putting together some
poder,
quality
poder
outings early in the season could
darles
do
algo
wonders for this
algo
club
fresco que
getting
ver,
out of the gate with a good start.
algo que
All
ustedes
right,
puedan
the
disfrutar
stage is set.
y algo que
The starters
ustedes
get their final
les
tosses in
guste,
out
les
in the
encante.
bullpen, and we've got a
Y aquí
good one
estamos a
in
punto
store
pues de
for you,
empezar
folks.
con Play Ball
Play-by-play is
en
coming up
este
next.
en este domingo 14 de junio del año 2020, como lo repetí anteriormente. Thanks everybody who is watching this video. Today we are going to present this game. I know that I told you that it was going to be in very important games around the Frankie's mode, but I was like, okay, let's share something important with my people that follows me. Okay, let's do it. I brings to you something new to view, and something interesting, something that you will like. That's why we are here. So let's do it. Let's start. And we are today in the stadium of the Baltimore Orioles team. It is the first time that we are like a away team. Okay, that's something important to share with you today. Bueno, estamos aquí compartiendo algo importantísimo, pues, porque al final es nuestro primer partido como visitantes en la liga, así que vamos a intentar hacerlo de la mejor manera posible. Al final el partido que ustedes pudieron digamos pues observar fue el partido inaugural contra el equipo de los Baltimore Orioles, pero esto es diferente al final y al cabo. Estamos en una situación meramente diferente y aquí estamos, señores, aquí estamos. A ver qué podemos transmitir o compartir con ustedes en esta transmisión de aproximadamente al final una hora que más o menos es lo que anda durando nuestros partidos de béisbol. Clarísimamente la agarró, creo que lo esperaba y creo que hubiera sido una bola. Creo que si hubiera sido una bola porque al final el swing se conectó tarde. Eso también iba tarde. That was day two.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. In there, a base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at two on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Era un hit. Nos queríamos ir con el doble. Y por graciositos, por chistositos, nos dijeron: ¿a dónde vas, condenadote? Al final, pues, como ustedes ya sabrán, las ligas de fútbol ya están regresando nuevamente. Y la liga española, pues ya no es la excepción. Ya está la alemana, la portuguesa, de las ligas más importantes de Europa. Alemana, portuguesa, española. Se jugó Copa Italia en la liga italiana en este fin de semana. El equipo de la Juventus de Turín venció, no, empató con el Milan, y eso permitió que avanzara hacia la final de la Copa Italia. Y el equipo del Napoli el día de ayer contra el Internacional de Milán, pues quedaron 1-1, y ellos habían ganado en la ida 1-0, por lo tanto avanza el Napoli 2-1 en el global. Y pues la final va a ser Napoli y Juventus de Turín. No sé cuándo va a ser, pero seguro será próximamente, dado que ya es tiempo para que hubiesen completado todas las competiciones. Entonces estén atentos si les gusta la liga italiana, si son fan de la Juventus, si son fan del Napoli, para que puedan disfrutar ese maravilloso juego, que seguro lo será, porque al final es una final de copa, y ningún equipo quiere quedarse fuera sin ganar un título. Y bueno, como les decía, Liga Española regresó el día jueves. Sevilla derrotó 2-0 al Betis. Y ayer jugó el Fútbol Club Barcelona, ganó 4-0 contra el equipo del Mallorca. Y para los fanáticos como yo del Real Madrid, el día de hoy juega el grande de Europa y no la atrapa. Al final un triple de Stanton, y hacemos la primera carrera. Gran batazo de Giancarlo Stanton, que suena cuadrangular. Sacó velocidad esa moto. Y estamos haciendo trabajar a Alex Cobb desde el inicio. Tranquilo por el center. 18 lanzamientos en una entrada. Así que trabajó. Trabajó. Y bueno, nuestro pitcher del día de hoy será Luis Severino. A ver qué tal lo hace Severino, que tiene una victoria en el partido anterior. Cabe destacar de que yo hubo un día pues que estaba probando, y hay un modo que se llama modo retro, de que el juego lo hace como los juegos de antes, pues de béisbol, que pueden existir. Y bueno, creo que ese partido fue el partido que pichó Masahiro Tanaka, que al final fue un partido duro, porque al final por una carrera fue que ganamos, por una carrera en ese modo. Y bueno, el partido de Severino no lo recuerdo tanto, pero sí estoy seguro que el de Masahiro Tanaka fue de esa forma. No recuerdo si al final él fue el que lo ganó, pero eso es un modo interesante, un modo diferente de jugar, de ver las cosas al final del cabo. Y para cambiar la rutina, está bien, bueno, al final pues no es lo mismo, o sea, estás viendo las cosas desde otra perspectiva, solo de la perspectiva del bateador. cómo eran los juegos antes.
Digging in, Jonathan Villar. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's an impressive 5 for 8. He also has 1 home run. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul.
Quería hacer toquecito de pelota, pero no lo logró.
Hit hard down the right field line.
Tranquilo ahí para el recoja pelota. A ver si con esta se va.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning.
10 lanzamientos, bueno, 8 menos que el,
They're on the short end of a
8 menos que
1-0 score.
el otro pitcher. No le hizo mal Severino y al final pues 2 chocolatotes para el momento.
Hit out toward second.
Hit del batazo, no la pudo atrapar el soldado. Suavecito el batazo de Gleyber, pero que al final pues hace la ayuda que es necesaria. Wow, parecía que el bate lo había regresado bien, no habíamos tenido inconvenientes, pero
And no swing apparently, ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
tenemos que esperar un poquillo más. Gary Sánchez, el Kraken, está en sus pantallas, señores. Cajada, creo.
1-2. Pitch is way outside and he can't even get a glove on it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Pues a pesar que no corre muy rápido, pero Victor Torres logró llegar a segunda base.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Y pues un corredor en posición de anotar. Nos poncharon. No sabía si tirarle o no tirarle, pero
He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Bueno, era buena bola. La podemos aprovechar bien. Bueno, al final lo hemos hecho trabajar al lanzador. Y de cierta manera pues eso es una ventaja para nosotros porque nosotros son que nos hacen trabajar. Tranquilo, directo a esa segunda base. Lanzamiento, un swing bastante temprano.
Splitter swung on and missed 0-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s,
Por lo menos hacerle
down
llegar a
in the
los
zone.
30
Looks like a
lanzamientos en
fastball
esta
coming
segunda.
in and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of
Muy
swinging strikes
temprano
with that.
siempre.
Inside and high with that one. 1-2 strikes.
Ya lo hicimos, ya hemos logrado algo, un hito.
Ready with the 1-2. Hit down the third baseline.
Y lo sigue haciendo trabajar Luke Boy. Estadio casa de los Orioles. Aquí estamos.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Y no concreta. No concreta el lanzador.
He's done a good job of that, and that's really big.
There's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for the Yankees.
Puso más de alguno
Played an inning and
dudar,
a half.
pero
It's 1-0.
la atrapó. Cuando viene
Here's
a
Mark
batear
Trumbo now,
Mark
hoping to stay
Trumbo,
hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a
hit
base
para
hit.
Luis Severino. Mark Trumbo rapidito así, abre la cuenta. Abre la cuenta en batazos para el equipo de los Orioles.
Previous history with Luis Severino, 7 hits in 15 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Pensé que iba a rozar ahí la esquina.
Opposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career.
Cerca, estamos ahí en doble play.
Digging in now, DJ Stewart. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. He's set. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And it's 1-2. Fouled off.
No, señores. Ese era el doble play y oportunidad para que se acabara el inning, pero no, agarraron movidas en tercera base. Bueno, ya nos va a hacer trabajar un poco más al equipo.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Who's often called Crush Davis. He was a 5th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
The 1-2 pitch. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. To second for 1. And
no, señores, no podemos hacer el doble.
I thought it would be, and the inning will continue. And here's Renato Nunez as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Al final nos va a hacer llegar a la misma cantidad de lanzamientos que nosotros teníamos.
The 0-1 offering. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Fouled away. The 0-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Orioles strand a couple.
Cerramos este ciclo que tenía ahí preocupado a Severino. Lo hicimos el equipo lo hizo trabajar bastante.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll get down
del batazo para LeMahieu.
Goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, Hero. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the hard plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first down.
Que ha salido con buen tiempo, era un buen swing, pero no ayudó nada.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance.
Tranquilo para center fielder.
And he's able to put it away for the second out. Giancarlo Stanton now. It was an RBI triple for him in his first at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
Estaba buena
and that's
esa.
in there for strike one. LeMahieu.
Nos agarró movido, pensé que iba a desviarse para bola.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he will make the catch
señores,
run as he
qué
cracks it down just shy
atrapada
of the
esa
wall,
la
and
que
the side
acaba de
is
hacer el
retired.
center
One
fielder.
more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball
Se
on
estuvo
MLB
luciendo,
Network
se
right
estaba
after
luciendo el
this.
center fielder de los Orioles. Que al final decía, pues bueno, no aprovecha la primera, vamos por esta, pero al final supieron cómo aplacarla.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball one. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Está con cuenta de 1 y 2.
The 1-2.
Dejando el ponche Serino.
Another one sent foul.
Se salva Rosa con la pelota.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Se va
This is
con
why it's
ella.
so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count.
Damos la repetición de su último ponche de Serino.
Off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
No se fue con el lanzamiento.
And he falls behind now.
Tampoco
2-0.
con ese.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Dos y dos la cuenta.
And it's fouled away.
Sigue en la cuenta.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this
Se
is swung
poncha,
on and
señores.
missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So stepping in, Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's
Bonito,
0-1.
bonito el lanzamiento.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not standing in, Miguel Andujar as we begin the top of the 4th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right.
Tranquilo para el fielder.
And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more, and this one will bounce into the wall.
Tranquilo, Gleyber, globa ese doblete.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Line hard to the left side.
Venía para hacer una caliente por todo la tercera base.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Agarran ahí un batacito complicado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Doble de Gregorius cuando entra la segunda carrera, y eso sí es de alegrarse bastante. Pegadito en la banda izquierda, derecha, perdón. No iba con un buen swing timing, pero al final logra el objetivo. Bastante antes. Si hubiéramos esperado un poco más, creo que hubiera sido más para castigar más, digamos. Nos hemos ido con muy antes nos hemos ido con estos lanzamientos. Y estamos aguantando aquí con los boys, solo rozando las pelotas. Los lanzamientos que no tira Alex Scott. Y ahora sí, tranquilo, porque el loop es lento, pero logramos con Gregorius y es impulsada la segunda carrera, que eso es más importante que ver quién cansa más a su pitcher.
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he will take strike
Se
3
poncha
home.
Villar.
He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Now a hard liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
No, aguanta Trombo.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And
Se poncha Trombo en ese
lanzamiento
número 50.
Gracias, 2 away.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So coming to the plate, Trey Mancini,
Iba enojadísimo Trombo.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
46 strikes, 6 bolas en todos los lanzamientos de Luis Severino. Perdón. Señores, este va a ser más pegado. Y se va a cuadrangular Mancini. Iba a ser más pegado, no confiamos, y por eso nos castigan. Nos castiga el equipo de Baltimore con un cuadrangular. Se empodera Mancini y adiós. Y qué bueno que anotamos la última carrera en la última entrada porque tenemos una ventaja todavía. Si no estuviéramos empatados una carrera por uno.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano y mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. We played 4. It's the Yankees.
Y así el equipo de Baltimore logra empatar.
He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right.
Tranquilo el right fielder ahí.
Out there and right and pull this one down for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. He lined out in
Ven
his
contacto, pero estaba en el sitio y en el lugar correcto el right fielder.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit
Calito
that
para el
ball on
público.
screws. When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
High and deep
Y
down the
eso
left
fue
field
muy
line.
tarde.
And that will end up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover and he gets the second out at first.
Lastima
This
lesión
has to be
el
a big
lanzador.
concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm, and that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign.
Dice que puede continuar él.
So bases are
Que
empty
fue
here with
directo
2
al
gone,
lanzador.
and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Next for the Yankees, the left fielder.
Animando al equipo George porque pues sabemos de que la carrera es fácil de lograr. Tenemos que apunta a un swing cuadrangular que pegaron Orioles casi nos empate. Cuando tenemos una bola, un strike y 2 outs.
That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Now a look and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back.
Estamos safe.
Judge at second with 2 down. And I believe
No,
they'll
nos
say he
fuimos con
broke the
ese.
plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
Nos fuimos con ese lanzamiento.
Fouled off.
No, por lo menos
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one
vimos
off.
ahí
In
en
today's
foul.
game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
Y se fue, señores. Stanton pega un cuadrangular de 2 carreras con Aaron Judge a bordo. Y es el 6º cuadrangular de Stanton en esta temporada. Y nos vamos con 4-1 por delante del equipo de Baltimore. Claro, esa ventaja es mucho mejor que la que teníamos. Y definitivamente Stanton anda encendidísimo. Creo que aquí se acaba la entrada con ese directo.
Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 4-1 New York. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Vamos a ver a
Matt, I
Hailey.
had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
The first baseman.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
David.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2.
Buscando el ponche. Lo logra hacer.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Digging in to try it again, Renato Nunez. He got called out on strikes
Cuando
his
viene
last time
Renato
through.
Núñez,
Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
0-1 the count. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hit in the air to left. Stanton has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
dos outs. Anda bien Escobar.
Escobar has gone down on strikes twice already in this one, and Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is
Tranquilo, ahí no fuimos,
leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Orioles leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball
Cuando
game.
viene Torres, Sánchez y Gregorius.
Gregory Infante takes over to start
Y
the 6th inning
el
on the
manager
mound.
trae a otro lanzador, Gregory Infante.
Striding forward now is the DH, Torres. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Tranquilo por el center.
Mullins is right there, 1 down. In now,
Entra que
Gary
vamos a
Sanchez. He struck out and flied out.
poner a
0-2
calentar
so
un
far.
poco. Jonathan Holder y sería bueno, Otavino, pues que haga un poco allí de trabajo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander as this is
Elevado esa
ball
bola.
1-0. Infante has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in
Nos
there.
fuimos
to
con
give him a
ese
chance to
muy
swing at.
temprano. Demasiado temprano diría yo, señores.
And he fouls this one off.
Probablemente será
6th
bueno,
inning.
pero igual manera no
4-1
fuimos
is our
temprano.
score. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Digging in once again, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Un error ahí. Porque era una pelota tranquila para el segundo base.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Gregorius rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score easily.
Y una carrera adicional.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Y regresa nuevamente la alineación del equipo de Yankees.
Into the box, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
Una carrera impulsada de LeMahieu.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Settling in now, Aaron Hicks. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
And it's fouled away. This is pulled into right.
Tranquilo para el right
Will get
fielder.
there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a
Se
runner left.
alarga más las carreras.
So striding forward now,
Leading
Cedric
off
Mullins.
for the
No hits
Orioles,
in 2 trips to the
the center
plate for him
fielder,
in the ball game.
Number
This
3.
one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Jonathan Villar stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Got him. And he goes
Otro
down on
ponche,
strikes for the
chocolate
3rd
para
time.
Villar.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. To first. And he'll step on the bag.
Y así rapidito,
The inning is over.
Good Boy cierra el inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. The lead
Cuando vienen
remains
George
5.
Stanton
It's
y
6-1.
Miguel Andújar.
Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi.
Ahora trae a David
is on the
S.
pitch from the bullpen now to start inning
Que lo
number
viene
7.
Aaron George con un doble, un sencillo.
Here's big Aaron
2
Judge.
carreras anotadas.
2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Line to
Directo,
shortstop, and there's
línea
one
al
away.
shortstop,
Now batting, the left fielder,
que iba con todo esa línea, pero estaba atento el shortstop.
And looking for more here.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now that is
stepping in for Miguel Andujar. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he
y el right fielder 6 lanzamientos. No llega, señora, no llega.
Trey Mancini. It was a solo shot for him in his last at bat. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
La última entrada ya para Gregorius, para Luis Severino, perdón, señora. Y ahí el tercera base logra, concreta, lanza primera y sacamos el primero.
At the plate, DJ Stewart, a hit in 2 tries for him so far. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes. How about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
No es lo mínimo las últimas 2 entradas que hemos lanzado.
1 run, 4 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Stays alive, still 0-2. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss at strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Buscando el ponche Severino para acabar su actuación.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on.
Aguanta, aguanta, aguanta.
There's a swing and a high deep
Sale
drive headed for the right field corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2.
Buscando el ponche Severino.
When you have 2 strikes on you,
y se ponche, señores. Lanzamiento número 85. Último chocolate de Severino.
They trail 6-1.
Cuando vamos a poner ya el bullpen, vamos a sentar a Otavino porque la verdad no es necesario también que avance a Kane. Vamos a poner a Holder primero y luego a Kane.
First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, but this is right at him in right
directo al right fielder.
Has to move to take it in for the first out.
Ese batazo de Leiber iba bien, pero salió por esa zona y estaba bien posicionado el jardinero. El Kraken, el Kraken. Kraken que no concreta.
The wind up and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. The wind up and the 0-2 pitch.
No, tranquilo, tranquilo, así es, señor umpire. No cruzó el bat. 38.130 por esa zona. Y nos fuimos con eso.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Grounded up the first baseline.
Bueno,
This
línea
is
para
foul for the first strike. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped
con elevada de
up back
Grandes Ligas.
behind second. And VR will look this one in to retire the side.
1, 2 y
The
3,
Yanks go
señores.
1, 2, 3. They lead it 6-1.
Cuando viene Jonathan Holder, que ha dejado 3 chocolates, ha lanzado 3 entradas y está en 2 partidos. Con este, el tercero.
Stepping into the box, Renato Nunez, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit toward the right side. A dive and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first.
Solo detuvimos la pelota, pero no logramos ahí
but nice execution, nice
hacer
hustle.
mucho.
Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Popped him up. LeMahieu over to his left.
Tranquilo,
and he
LeMahieu.
hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Alcides Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That finds the zone, a called strike. Nunez leads off first with 1 away.
Aguanta, aguanta.
The 0-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 0-2, here it is. Count remains at 0-2.
Aguanta, aguanta.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
Ese punch
And
ahí,
he
señores.
struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The batter, number 3.
Striding in once again, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count.
Estaba buscando el último out de esta entrada con el pitcher Jonathan Holder.
Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a low
No
changeup
se
that's
fue con
laid
ella y
off.
tampoco cayó en la línea.
And it's fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Hard on the ground toward short. Taken in by Gregorius.
Línea de Gregorius.
Come and gone now as the inning is over.
Y ahí queda todo. Cuando vienen Boyd, LeMahieu y Hicks, cerrar y abrir nuevamente el orden al bat. Y Tommy Kane que anda a cerrar ese partido.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's into the
Doble
gap.
de
It
Luke
should
Boyd.
be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that
Séptimo
9-hole hitter
doble
as
de
the
Luke
second
Boyd.
leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu, high in the air out to center
Elevado
field.
para el
Mullins
center.
is there, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Cuando ahí termina todo, señores.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And there's out number 2.
Pensamos que iba a partir el diamante, pero estaba ahí bien posicionado. Al final segundo base.
Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Mullins on the move.
No cae esa pelota, señores, y ahí se acaba. Con 1, 2 y 3 termina. Cuando viene Villar, Trumbo y Mancini. Viene Tommy Kahnle, que han lanzado 4 innings, 3 juegos. Y tiene 2 chocolates.
Jonathan Villar, 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Strike el primero.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Fouled off. Ready on 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4
Cuando miramos a Didi Gregor, a Luis Severino, perdón, 7 lanzamientos, 7 entradas lanzadas, 4 hits, 1 carrera, un error, 14 chocolates en 85 lanzamientos.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Mark Trumbo. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ball and a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo. Now the 2-1. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Ahí no sé con qué Trumbo sigue avanzando. Salió caliente ese batazo por toda la línea de la primera base.
When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Strike 1 to start the at bat.
Hace ahí el esfuerzo por conectar. Y se puncha, señores. Segundo out. Y se quedó con el bate en el aire, señores. Imposible. Miren cómo fue posible eso. Increíble. Cosas que solo pasan en MLB de show, no pasan en la vida real. Y a ver cuándo tendremos oportunidad. Bueno, ayer estaban noticias de que los jugadores estaban tratando de... Y se poncha, señores. Los jugadores estaban buscando cómo ponerse de acuerdo, que ya regrese el béisbol, con que sea que recorten la temporada. Pero todavía no tenemos fecha definida por parte de la MLB. ¿En qué momento van a regresar? ¿En qué momento tendremos de vuelta este maravilloso juego que es el béisbol, señores? 6-1, Luis Severino, maravillosa actuación. Hemos tenido buena racha. Sentimos de que por un momento que podíamos tener un mal partido porque se miraba apretado. Nos habían puesto 2-1, pero luego pues entraron 2 y 2 carreras más, que al final permitieron que el equipo de los Yankees pues se sintiera un poco más cómodo y que pudiéramos pues llegar hasta esa victoria. Claramente el jugador del partido fue el pitcher, el lanzador Luis Severino, quien se tiró 14 chocolates, 7 entradas lanzadas. Y de los notables, pues Giancarlo Stanton con ese cuadrangular, Luke Boy con 2 dobles, 2 dobletes, Giancarlo también con un triple, y Aaron Judge pues estuvo ahí 5-2, un doble, 2 carreras, y Leiber también con 2 carreras. Así que este fue un partido que quisimos transmitir a ustedes, un partido importante, creo yo. al final siempre los partidos son importantes porque el que pierde pues es el equipo. Y bueno, hemos estado ahí, este partido bastante cerrado con Detroit. Este fue el partido de 9-8, 9 carreras por 8. Estuvo bastante cerrado. Y este de 4-3 también contra los Orioles de Baltimore. El primer partido del Severino estuvo muy apretadísimo. Entonces para que vean de que de cierta manera sí hemos tenido partidos complicados, partidos de carrera muy pocas, pero obviamente hemos tenido como estos, pues que ustedes dirán, wow, ¿qué pasó ahí? Pero sí, señores, así el béisbol, así esto. Y nuestro partido será, eh, nuestro partido será, eh, dice que the Gracias do not have four valid lineups. Bueno, vamos a autofix lineups, la vamos a dar porque no tienen, parece, equipo. Pero sí, señores, esto ha sido todo por mi parte. Vamos a ver si podemos hacer alguna misión en GTA 5 ahorita, pues para que ustedes puedan estar ahí con nosotros, para que los que nos están sintonizando en estos momentos se trasladen ahí a esa próxima transmisión. Un gusto para mí estar con ustedes. Pues un excelente día y nos vemos pronto. Chao, chao.